March 10th has been the site of several noteworthy events throughout history, ranging from scientific achievements to political developments. Here are 10 notable events that occurred on this day. On March 10, 241 BC, the Roman Republic celebrated its first recorded triumph, a military parade held to honor a victorious general. The tradition continued for centuries and became a defining feature of Roman culture. On March 10, 1496, Christopher Columbus returned to Spain after his second voyage to the Americas. His discoveries would transform the world and pave the way for European colonization and exploration of the New World. On March 10, 1848, the first of a series of revolutions broke out across Europe, sparked by economic hardship, political repression, and calls for democracy. The revolutions would eventually lead to significant political and social changes across the continent. On March 10, 1864, President Abraham Lincoln appointed Ulysses S. Grant as Commander-in-Chief of the Union Army, marking a turning point in the American Civil War. Grant's leadership helped secure a Union victory and hastened the end of the conflict. On March 10, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made the first successful telephone call, saying, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." The invention of the telephone revolutionized communication and changed the world. On March 10, 1910, the Qing dynasty abolished slavery in China, marking a significant step towards greater human rights and equality. The practice of slavery had been deeply ingrained in Chinese society for centuries. On March 10, 1952, the United States conducted its first successful test of a hydrogen bomb, codenamed Mike, on the Bikini Atoll in the Pacific Ocean. The test marked a significant milestone in the arms race between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. On March 10, 1969, James Earl Ray pleaded guilty to assassinating civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. Ray's guilty plea came after he had initially pleaded not guilty and claimed that he had been framed. On March 10, 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev became the leader of the Soviet Union, ushering in a new era of political and economic reforms known as perestroika and glasnost. Gorbachev's leadership helped bring about the end of the Cold War and the collapse of the Soviet Union. On March 10, 2006, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter arrived at Mars, beginning its mission to study the planet's geology and search for signs of water and other evidence of past or present life. The orbiter has since provided valuable information about Mars and its history.